Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're gonna play Endless Battle, Return of Hero. Now this is an idle game. It's kind of like an idle RPG or casual RPG, I would say. And this is a game that you kind of play in the background where you kind of do other things. You come back to it every once in a while, but we're gonna focus on it, obviously.
It's time for a new adventure. Art thou ready, my friend?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's begin. Alright, so first of all, we have ourselves a hero, and we can see his current level, attack, defense, and things like that. We're going to talk more about it a little bit later. So first, let's go to the dungeon, and the hero just goes out and he fights monsters all by himself, and I am, I guess, something like his manager or something. I kind of help him out, cast spells to make him stronger, build buildings that help him out and things like that, and he brings me resources after he kills all these evil monsters and brings me what do you learn? So first thing we're going to do is going to cast a spell. We can pick any of these spells. We currently can have 2 active, so we're going to start with Basic Combat, which increases his attack, HP, and defense. And we'll also go with increases Power Gem earned per collection by 1. Power gems are things that we're using to build buildings. Now, if you look at his stats, you're going to see that they changed. Previously the attack was 200, now it moved to 210 because of the upgrade that we picked. Then we can go to different areas. In the moment we're currently in Wilderness, but later on we can unlock new ones and we can place different buildings. For example, I could build a mine shaft which costs me 1 power gem and it will produce 2 gold nuggets and 1 metal ore. You're gonna need these things to either buy upgrades or additional buildings, so let's do that. Every time you build a first building of some type, you might unlock another building or thing, which in this case is the training dummy. Alright.
The core of our adventure has been covered, but there are several small details worth checking into. I've marked them for you, so just looking into them when you have a chance. I gotta go now. I've got a monster to kill, you know, this meatball. Like, they're not gonna kill themselves, you know?
But if you're wondering what happens if he dies, absolutely nothing, because a new hero will come in his place and they even have the same name. And same stats, you know, it's like I am the manager and I'm not to be bothered by remembering their names, so I'm gonna call them all Vass. They're all called Vass, you know, it's just like if you're a new hero, you gotta be renamed, I'm sorry. Especially if you're killed by a Garuga. Alright, what are other things that we can do? So, we could get some additional upgrades. For this, we obviously need to have enough golden nuggets, and we can, for example, increase his attack or defense or things like that. Now, what's important is that so these upgrades are permanent, but there are later on other upgrades that are time limited. For example, not here yet. Maybe in the Battle Mastery? No, okay. I believe there are some upgrades that are also like time limited, but I can't see them right now. This time is not a timer how long it takes to upgrade the thing, but it's how long it will take you at this space to gain that upgrade. Next thing we can do is we can gain equipment. So we can give him equipment if we had some. Here we could equip whatever we had to him. We don't have anything right now. We could also draw equipment by using our Gacha energy. Drawing an item uses Gacha energy. Each item can be placed on this layer's grid and provides a boost to hero's primary stats plus either a boost to his secondary stats or resource. So let's use 1700 of our Gacha energy to draw 2 things. Okay? Yes. Oh, okay, so it was just a one thing that has 2 stars apparently. Yes, I want a gun plus 6% HP plus critical damage 6%. We could also scrap it, but we're gonna take it. I like it. And now we can equip it here. I'm gonna give him the 2-star gun. It's going to increase his HP, so now his HP is a little bit higher. Another thing we can do is we can accept quests. When you accept a quest, you gain proof of questing, which you can then use to gain upgrades. So what we're going to do is we're going to accept some things. We have to clear a zone in any region, so let's just accept all of these. They also give me like some other bonuses, like for example grain generation. And then we have the points so we can increase our level of Battle Mastery. Activating Battle Mastery will increase a hero's attack, HP, defense, and hero soul, accumulating by 5% in level 1, 10% in level 2, and etc. For 12 hours. Power Gem earned from collection will be increased by the level selected. So we're gonna get that. Okay. Now, we finish the quest if we clear zone 1. the zone is like this whole thing. So he has to go through the first thing, and then here he fights some bosses, and then he has to kill all of these, including the super big boss over there, and then it's over. Now, a hero died, so after some time we're gonna get a new hero, which we just got, and he's just gonna continue from that current position on. Alright, so next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a training dam, which will allow us to increase the hero level. So I'm gonna buy it right now. And now,
the gold badge in the training dummy's production list signifies hero experience. Hero experience increases my level and allows me to challenge stronger foes.
yeah, like you said, and you can see here the percentage once it's moved to 100%, we're gonna jump to the next level. And also we unlocked a new thing, Orchard, which produces 49 golden nuggets. But it costs 775 golden nuggets, which is pretty expensive. Now you might look at this and you might say, okay, so this gives you 49, this gives you 2. So if we just buy 25 of these, we'll get the same golden production as here, right? So, and 25 times 29 is actually less than 775. Yes, it's a little less than 750. So this would be more efficient, at least golden nugget wise, not necessarily power gem wise, right? No. Because if you buy it, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. So it actually is more beneficial to buy the orchard eventually. However, in this case, well, it would only actually take us a minute to gain to 775, but we're going to buy some more of these basic ones because they're pretty cheap, and I want to make sure we're gaining. We're going to gain 12 golden nuggets now, so in 40 seconds we're going to be able to buy an orchard, which I'm going to do because that gives me extra 50 golden nuggets per second. We also might want to increase his level a little bit more so that he goes a bit faster. Notice that every second this increased by 0.1%. If I do this now it's going to be 0.2%, so it's a little bit faster, which is pretty nice. Right. Next up, if we had enough, we could give him some upgrade. For example, increases defense, which would be quite nice. Then here, if we had enough of these prestige residue or spell residue and things like that. Spell residue, by the way, you get from casting spells or from having spells active over here. We could give him some extra upgrade like secondary resource generation or base attack increased and things like that. Now, speaking of spells, actually, do we have enough for the orchard? In 7 seconds. So we'll do the orchard first and then we'll look at spells. Like I said, this is very much a game that you can just like have in the background, do whatever you want to do and then come back a little bit later. But we're going to focus on it. So here are a couple interests. So currently the spells we have are Basic Combat and Power Gem Finder, which increases the power gems we get and the hero attack and defense. You'd also gain something like this, which would give him more experience. We might want to take away the power gem and instead pick one of these. This hero recovers 1% health after each battle is also pretty good. Because, you know, especially if he has like not the highest HP like here, 1% is not much, it's like 40. But getting like constant healing is not too terrible. Oh, it's probably not worth it, honestly. Yeah, he's losing a lot more than 40 every turn. So let's check some other spells we could get. Increases speed. Recovery time is reduced by 1 second. Also not bad if a lot of our characters are going to die, which does happen pretty often. Increases capture energy earned by 2 per minute. I'm pretty okay. Let's draw some more equipment. We've got a lot of space for equipment here. 3 more, so we could just get 1 more. We're gonna get at least 1-star item and maximum of 3 stars. And we'll do a tier 1 draw. Oh, bow. Plus 5% attack and plus 5 base defense. Alright. Let's give it to him. So let's check. Attack is 221. Defense is 221. Now if I'm gonna give him this thing. Now his new attack is 232 and his defense is 226. So we can see that it increased. Went pretty well. Could also check our inventory here, which we don't have any because we just equipped it to him. Compendium is telling you about the other equipment we've equipped. Milestones tells you how far we've got, so if we reach some of these milestones, we gain extra bonus. Whatever, the kind of bonus that it tells us essentially here, so. Yeah, we have really like nothing anywhere, so we're not really doing too well. But for example, if you were getting to hero level 5, you would increase your attack, HP, and defense by 2%. Okay? And then mission here is unlocked. Not quite sure what that does. We could also save if we wanted to. But let's go to the dungeon. We'll just watch our hero die and be killed by the Red Row Ager. It does look pretty cool here. He's recovering. Okay. Okay, I guess he didn't die, he just went home, recovered, and then went again to fight. But I think it's more fun if you just imagine them dying, you know. Oh well, how are we doing? We're not doing so hot in the dungeon. Like, we are moving towards this level, but we're going fairly slowly here. We might need some more upgrades. Actually, we're gonna build some more buildings first. Let's build a pasture to give us a lot more of these golden nuggets. And I'm going to buy 5 of these training dummies to really help out with this level. So now we're jumping by 0.7% every second. And we also increase his attack, I believe. No, actually we don't. Okay. Okay, never mind. We could do some upgrades though. We've got a lot of 11,000. So let's increase his attack by 10% a few times. So now he has 300 attack. We should build more buildings. We have so many golden nuggets. Oh, but pasture costs 30,000? Let's get some more of these basic ones then. You make 500 every second. That's really, really good. What are some other upgrades we could do? Increase his HP by 10%. That seems pretty cool. What is his current HP? 5,800? So let's do that a few times. And now we've got 7,596. So essentially he's like 1.5 of a hero now. Which I think is quite cool. When he's gonna level up. He's gonna level up any moment now. Can we make him a worth 2 heroes now? Can I give him some more upgrades? We're at 7,500. If I make him a little bit better. 8,800. Alright, he's now a level 2 hero. Which means that he has a hero level stat boost 1% per level and class level stat boost 2% per level. So all his stats increased a little bit because he just jumped that extra level. Sorry about that. Let's increase his HP by 50%. That's so much. We could also now buy a pasture. It's going to give us grain. And we get almost 2,000 golden nuggets per turn. I'm also going to buy some extra of these dummies, training dummies, because we can. We don't have any more power gems though, so that's a little bit of a problem. We gotta watch out for that. But he has now 9,400 HP and his hero level is just jumping up super, super high. And I mean, he's fighting a big boss. He's gonna lose though. Against his boss Flight Hook. Yeah, he's not doing that well, but he's not doing terribly. Should we give him some extra equipment? We don't have the stuff. For battle master or anything like that. We could only gain some extra upgrades if we really wanted to, and we probably should. Let's give him more... We didn't really work on defense. Let's get his defense up. And some more of his health. Ooh, can we get his health to 100%? Not quite yet. Yeah, 3,700, we can increase his health by 100%. His 11,000, we can double it. Essentially, we're gonna make him worth 2 heroes instead of 1. He's really good, and he's gonna level up again. So check out his stats before he level up. 304 attack, 365 defense. And once he levels up, it should get a bit of a bonus, this 1% bonus because of his level. Yes, 370, 369, so it does increase a little bit. We don't have enough for this, just... Oh, we need 217 wood. Okay, so we got that now. Now his HP is 12,000. Oh, I thought it said 100%, but it was actually... I guess so. This was, I guess, 100% from the original HP that we had or something like that, because this didn't double, which it should have. That's a bit strange. I wish they would rewrite that. Ooh, we could get a weapon cache, which gives us a better... I guess a better level increase?
The silver wedge in the weapon cache production that signifies class experience. Class experience increases my class level and allows me to challenge a very potent foes.
Ooh, so now he's gonna move from being a peasant into... We don't know what, but hopefully it's gonna be cool. Let's gain some extra building upgrades we can, because we just don't have enough power gems. Unless we buy just one of those, then we can. Because we bought 5 of these weapon caches, I guess. Let's get some more. We need more wood, really. To get some of these cool upgrades. So let's try to get some of those. Orchards, so that we can gain a lot of that. Yeah, we're only getting like 8 wood, which is not much, and 6 grain. Pretty well on the training weapon. Only 6 metal and then 9,600 of these golden nuggets. Yeah, we should increase this attack as much as we can, because this only costs us golden nuggets and we've got so many of those that we can just use that as much as we can. Yeah, and his level should just jump up very quickly now. And his attack is now 500, which is very, very nice. We'll also work on defense. This costs us metal ore though. We do have some, we don't have like crazy amounts. We do have something, so I guess we should use it. Training dummy upgrade. Main resource +1 and secondary resource +10%. What do we have the most of? Yeah, we have a lot of training dummies. I'm just checking the prices and based on that I can... Yeah, 12 training dummies. So upgrade on training dummy would be good. Because we've got a lot of those. This will give us extra main resource and secondary resource. So now training dummies are going to give us even more experience on the hero level. And also the training weapon. Could also buy this weapon cache. Another one. Do we want another one? Yeah, go on. That's fine. That's pretty good. I like it. Let's do it. Let's buy one more. One more. Yeah, almost. I don't know if we'll be able to clear the zone within the 20 minutes that we've got for this game, but hopefully. And I mean, we've got for this game because that's how long a video is. Not that there's like any kind of a limit or something like that. There is none. Let's increase getting more gems because we've got everything else and we just need gems to gain a bit more, to be able to build more of these things, like the buildings and things like that. I think I'd like more orchards. We really need more wood so we can get these cool upgrades. We could pay also grain to upgrade the orchards. Let's do that. So now we're gonna we should gain even more wood per turn because these ones are going to produce a little bit more wood for us. And maybe let's keep increasing the hero's attack. We are at 585 and at level 5. Okay, so we should get a milestone, right? Yeah, so we reached the first level of this hero level upgrade, so now we get a 2% bonus for a hero's attack, HP, and defense. Okay. Not doing much on the rest of the things, but we did move somewhere, which I appreciate. Come on, heroes, step up. You need to be stronger and faster. And better. I don't really get anything here yet, but that's okay. Could we gain more equipment? Nope. Not quite yet. Nothing here either. So just more upgrades or buildings. We do have some gems. Let's work. Let's do this. I do want to increase this. I want to see what's the next class. Like, what are we going to jump to? And I guess we'll gain more of these mines so that we can get the metal ore. Because that's what costs us the defense. So we could just increase the defense quite a bit. Yup. Actually, he has 600 defense now, which is quite nice. Ooh, Golden Reaper that looks like ice cream. I mean, I guess it's not ice cream, it's like a pot with something weird on top, but this could be a cone. Like, if you I don't know, close your eyes or something and pretend. It could be. Trinehorn Delight. Ooh, I love that they're called Delight. They're just so delightful. I mean, sure, they try to kill you, but they're very polite about it. Come on, get me to the level. I want to know what will happen to you when you stop being a peasant. Oh, you're still a peasant. Oh, well. Okay. Background. Oh, we can change the background of this. That's pretty cool. So, what is the class? Did we learn more about the class? Reach class level 6 increases hero attack defense by 2. Huh. Okay, well. Didn't learn much about changing his class, but that's okay. Maybe we'll be able to change it later. He needs to get to high enough level before he can become not a peasant. We're doing pretty well here, though. Hero stats. Neutral class, no stat bonuses, class spell, Penhandle. Last spell is Penhandle, so which one is Penhandle? Increases gold nuggets earned by 3%. That actually might be pretty useful, considering that we're gaining 15,000. 3% out of that is 300? No. 450. 450. Yeah, 450. Oh, is it worth it? I don't think so, actually. Thought it was worth it, but now I'm like, no, it's really not. Let's get more orchards and more upgrades. We're gonna keep increasing his HP. Sorry, his attack and his defense. And his HP, because why not? We've got the wood, so let's do it. 16,000 HP, almost 650 attack and defense. And we're gonna kill a boss roaming shade. Yeah, we're gonna decimate it. They do 1,000 damage to us, we do like 500, sorry, so we're pretty okay. You can also check enemy stats here if you wanted to. See his attack and defense, which is obviously lowered by our defense and things like that. We're doing pretty okay. How many do you think we can do before we die? I'm thinking... Well, actually, I'm thinking we're gonna die on this one. So it seems it's gonna be like... hero per 2 cells? Would be my guess. I'm gonna kill this guy, then we're gonna die. The next hero, I presume, is going to be able to kill 2 of these, and then he's gonna die. What's your bet? Make your bets right now.
Well, what are we playing for?
But if you lose, you have to subscribe.
Well, what if I win?
I mean, I won't know that you won unless you tell me in the comments. I don't know. I'll respond with a congrats to your comment or something. I don't know. So my guess is still we'll see. Because I don't know what you're gonna guess.
Really? I thought you had some really good intuition.
I mean... Well, actually, it's gonna be way more than 2, but you can't change your bet now. Yes, I know that. I know that. It's okay. Alright, come on. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Yeah, it's gonna be... Yeah, it's definitely more than 2, so I think I lost. What was your bet, and did you win? We're gonna see how far he can get. I'm gonna make a new bet now because the 2 one is boring because obviously we'll learn that. Let's say 4 now. Just to see if, you know, if my second guess is better than the first one.
Oh, what happens if you lose twice?
I mean, nothing. Actually, maybe my guess wasn't so bad. It's gonna be 3, right? And it's gonna be like, you were wrong both times. But it wasn't 2, so let's see if it can be 4. I could upgrade him, but since I want him to die fairly early on, probably wouldn't be beneficial for me, would it?
So you're saying that you would let him die just because it benefits
you? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. That is exactly, you got that right. Yeah, we're gonna die on the 4th one, which means we only beat the 3rd one, which means... Oh, did he kill him? No, okay. So I'll die on the 4th one, which is... Yeah, my second guess was fine. Unless you're counting the number of actually killed one, which would be 3 and not 4, so in that case I would have lost. Anyway, doesn't matter, because this is a good time to end the episode. Let me know what your guesses were in the comments, and you can click on the right to watch some other RPGs. I'll see you there. Bye bye!